Hi everyone, it's me Giovanni, and today I really wanted to make this video ever since yesterday, but also on Zeppo I finally completed this candy slime again, and I'm just never gonna play that game again because it was a little buggy. It lagged sometimes and cost my tablet to go back to the home page automatically. So yeah, but anyway, so this is something that I wanted to talk about ever since yesterday. Now I have saved these videos to a separate playlist of Fnaf, the Traveling Carnival, Fall Festival, or Fall Fest for short. And I searched up the word traveling carnival, and this is in fact a real thing. A traveling carnival is a real thing. And a traveling carnival also involves a circus. So, yeah, seems like it. But anyway. So, what's crazy to me is that the two video, or three, going top to bottom, minus these two videos from Bronze Films. I don't know what's going on with that guy, but anyway. So, I already thought about it, and having a FNAF game, a prequel to the entire series, happening in the 1970s at a carnival or a circus, somewhat, would be, well, perfect. I don't know. It would not be at a restaurant. It would have William Afton and Henry Emily without having William Afton come back in the future because he's already dead. So we just need to bring him back into the past. So, okay, this is gonna get a little awkward, but anyway. Where it began. The animatronics, Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy, including the toy animatronics, Toy Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Funtime Foxy, all originated from the carnival as mascot costumes. Now, it's worth noting that Henry in the games is a parallel to Edwin in the books because Edwin was making animatronics from animatronics, was turning mascot costumes into animatronics, and the following characters for the upcoming animatronics were a brown Freddy Fazbear, a blue bunny, a yellow chick, and a pirate fox, which are Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. And Bonnie is actually blue and not purple. So, I mean, it's also confirmed in the movie, so, yeah, I just wanted to point that out. But, in these two videos from Fnaf and the Game Theorists, they talk about this concept art from Lady Fishy, who at the time did concept art for Scott Coven for FNAF. And she was controversial. But anyway, the concept art involved the toy animatronics as mascot costumes and also spring-lock costumes. Sorry. I don't know what's going on with me. But anyway, in the two videos, FNAF and Game Theorists Tom seem to not correctly state about the fact that the mascot costumes are actually the toy animatronics, not the classic ones, but the toy animatronics. Like, hello, seriously. Even from their bright cheeks, their colored cheeks, I can clearly see from Toy Chica that her bib, well, even though it's a little dodgy, it clearly says, "Let's party." So, and Bonnie, of course, is a light blue color and has green eyes and freckles. Clearly, Toy Bonnie. And, well, Toy Freddy already has like 2 buttons on his chest, so it doesn't even matter. But yeah, the Toy animatronics as mascot costumes, but also for some reason Springlock costumes. Yeah, a little weird, but mostly mascot costumes. Now, the classic and toy animatronics originating as mascot costumes at Fall Fest, a traveling carnival during 1970. I mean, I actually think that makes a lot of sense for them to actually exist before their actual animatronics and before the toy animatronics were, well, toys, just simple toys, including, even though there's no official confirmation of Toy Foxy or Funtime Foxy ever existing before Funtime Foxy was an actual toy or an animatronic. But their silhouettes are seen in the carousel minigame in Help Wanted 2 with the classic animatronics and the toy animatronics clearly from their cheeks. So, yeah, but it's weird to me that the carousel also catches fire, similar to Faster Blast, and it's most likely that a fire happened at Fall Fest in 1983, the same time as the Crying Child's death and Charlotte's death. Yeah, it's just weird to me. As for how the toy animatronics and classic animatronics managed to exist both at the same time in the 1970 Fall Fest, the Traveling Carnival, and that there was a fire at Fall Fest 1983, or the fact that Toy Foxy or Funtime Foxy is not shown predating to the animatronic or at least actual toy version of themselves, or even any information of where Carney came from. I don't know. But, yeah. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy, including their toy variants, originated as mascot costumes in a traveling carnival during the 1970s. So that's fun. And there were other costumes that were used for Circus Baby's Pizza World, and some of them were left at Fredbear's, used in well, they were also in Fnaf 6, but not mentioned, and they were in the Ruin DLC. So, yeah. My body just hurts. It really hurts. And also, Balloon Boy is speculated to exist at the Fall Fest Carnival circus thing. I mean, it's likely. And for Sun and Moon, highly unlikely. I just don't know if I believe that. I mean, it might, but just no, that just wouldn't make any sense, at least to me. Because how would the sun and moon exist during the 1970s that at a carnival? Like, seriously, why? Anyway, so yeah, I would be excited about a Fnaf Help Wanted 2 DLC or a prequel game to the entire Fnaf series. The origins of Fazbear Entertainment. An actual sympathetic backstory for William Afton, or how Henry and William met, or whatever happened in 1970. I don't know. But the Traveling Carnival existed. Fazbear Entertainment was part of the Traveling Carnival, and the mascot costumes, part of Freddy Bear's Fazbear Entertainment, were turned into animatronics later on during 1983, the 1980s. The classic and toy animatronics pre-existed together. I feel like the toy animatronics would be like the classic animatronics cousins. Like, you know what, I just thought of something, and it's probably better if I don't think about it, because, Foxy and Mangle, I mean, they're probably not cousins, but, oh god, now just thinking about it, that would just make me sick. The toy animatronics and classic animatronics existing at the same time at a traveling carnival during the 1970s before they actually became animatronics. It's possible. But then again, the Lady Fishy concept art was just concept art was probably scrapped, so it wouldn't mean anything, but still, I mean, it does mean that the animatronics did exist originally as mascot costumes, so there's that. Yeah, I'm probably rambling, but anyway. If I remember correctly, when watching the videos, Fazbear Entertainment started with a traveling carnival during the 1970, with the mascot costumes, Freddy Fazbear, Bonnie the Bunny, Chica the Chicken, and Foxy the Pirate Fox, and the toy animatronics as mascot costumes. It would make sense, but also during 1983, during Fall Fest, a fire happened, and no one knows how or what was going on during Fall Fest. I mean, still, people seriously have no idea. But we might find out in a future game of Fnaf. Probably during August. I still don't know. I mean, it's really nice to find these videos that actually make sense now, to know that mostly that the animatronics started out as mascot costumes at a traveling carnival during the 1970s. So yeah, that's great. That's fun. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.